The map claimed that the old stretch of Route 66 still connected both towns, but the cracked asphalt under the car wheels told a different story. No traffic, no lights, only the long, empty desert, swallowing the road, mile by mile. Mara pressed her face against the window as the sky dimmed. "We should have reached the new highway by now," she muttered. Ethan, gripping the wheel a little too tightly, said, "GPS says we're on track." But the signal bar had been empty for the last hour. Then Tyler from the back seat spotted it. A diner, a flickering neon sign in the distance. Half the letters were dead. LCO, a diner. Only one word glowed. Open. They pulled in, gravel crackling under the tires. The diner looked abandoned. Scratched windows, peeling siding, the desert wind moaning through every gap. But the open sign was undeniably lit. Inside, it wasn't much better. Dust-coated counters, cracked red booth seats, a jukebox humming a single broken note. And yet, the smell of fresh coffee drifted through the air. No waiter, no customers, only a yellowed, greasy, handwritten menu. Today's special, don't leave. Ethan tried to laugh. Local humor. Tyler didn't smile. Let's go. The door behind them hissed shut, on its own. The open sign outside went dark. Then a shape emerged behind the counter. An elderly man, skin like creased parchment, eyes too bright. "You kids lost?" he asked softly, yet the voice echoed. Mara began, "We just need directions." But the old man slid 3 steaming cups of coffee toward them. "Drink first. The road's long." No one touched the cups. His smile thinned. "It's impolite to refuse what's offered on this highway." Ethan swallowed. "We really should go." The man leaned forward. "Go where?" "There's only one road, and it never lets you leave, once it notices you." Low whoosh transition. The deep woods. They didn't remember falling asleep, or standing up, or driving away. One moment, the diner. The next, their car sat in the middle of towering Douglas firs, wrapped in cold Pacific Northwest fog. Mara held her head. How did we get here?" Still no phone signal. The trees pressed in like silent giants. A rustle, a heavy breath. Something huge moved just beyond the fog. Tyler whispered, "Please tell me that's an elk." It wasn't. A tall, distorted shape stood in the mist, limbs too long, fur matted, 2 yellow eyes blinking, then a second pair, then a third. The forest wasn't empty. It was watching. Ethan fumbled with the keys. The engine stuttered, coughed, died. Something brushed the side of the car. Not claws, a hand, a massive, impossibly large hand. Mara shouted, "Roll the windows up!" But then, silence. The eyes faded into the fog. Waiting, the air smelled of wet earth, moss, and something metallic. Then, click, the car locks opened by themselves. Tyler choked out, "No, no, no, no!" The forest swallowed the sound. Fog, transition, distant footsteps. The small town they ran, directionless, until the fog parted, revealing a small New England-style town nestled between the trees. White houses, trim hedges, soft yellow porch lights glowing like nothing was wrong. People stood on their lawns, smiling politely as the 3 stumbled in. Not alarmed, not surprised. A woman in a blue dress stepped forward. "You're late," she said gently. "We were beginning to worry." Ethan panted. "We're not from here." A ripple passed through the crowd. Relief, not confusion. "Everyone says that at first," the woman replied, placing a hand, cold as stone, on Mara's shoulder. "But all travelers arrive the same way. The forest brings them." Tyler backed away. "We just need a phone, a map, anything." A man stepped closer, smiling too widely. "There's nowhere else. Roads don't lead out anymore. We made sure of that. When the rituals began." Mara's voice shook. "Rituals?" The woman nodded softly. A sacrifice keeps the wood satisfied, keeps the creatures in the fog from stepping into our homes, and keeps the diner open for the next visitors. Ethan stared. You know about the diner? Of course, she whispered. It chooses who arrives, and it chose you three. The townspeople circled in, smiles stretching, shadows merging, no way out. Mara's breath hitched. She was about to scream, when a deep rumble thundered through the fog. The ground shook, porch lights flickered, pine needles rained down. The townspeople froze, smiles gone, and in one trembling whisper they said, "They're early."